Hey guys! I've been feeling tired and unmotivated lately, and even though I love creating, I just did not feel like doing anything. So I decided to change things up a bit and try a new medium. I've been thinking about trying all pastels for quite a while, and now is the time. I was not sure which ones to get, and I didn't want to spend too much on a medium I might not even like. So I bought these Faber-Castell all pastels, and I wanted to share with you my first time using them. This is a 36-piece set, and I spent around 13 euros for the whole thing. I believe this to be kind of middle range or lower middle range. I don't know, I just think so based on the prices of the other all pastel sets by other brands. I was just not in a mood for extensive research, so I have almost non-existent knowledge about the whole all pastel thing. I just knew I wanted to try them out, so here we are. And Faber-Castell is like brand of my childhood, so it was meant to be. So again, no research, I didn't even watch any tutorial, nothing. I just took a piece of paper and went straight ahead to drawing. The beginning was underwhelming. These were more work to lay down enough color than I imagined, but it might also be because of the paper. It might be too textured. For the next attempt, I'll be sure to switch to a different one. At first, I tried blending with my fingers, which worked okay, but it was not overwhelmingly good. Later on, I also tried a cotton swab and a spatula. Again, kind of working, and your fingers stay clean-ish. The blending style working best for me here was just switching between colors and layering them on top of each other, kind of like I do with alcohol markers. The only downside is you can't layer endlessly, because once you put too many layers on, you'll end up just gliding over without adding any new layer or color, or you just scrape off layers beneath. Again, might be because of the paper. Both of those happened while I was working on the meadow part with all of those greens. There are so many layers here, because it was just looking so bad no matter what I was doing. So I just kept layering and layering and layering. And it still looked terrible. In fact, the whole piece looked so bad for almost the entire process. I was thinking about quitting and starting another one. But thankfully it started to look better in the last few steps. So, if you feel like this is terrible and you have no idea why are you here, there is still a chance you might like it in the end. Regarding the process, after the first few moments of getting familiar with the medium, and once I've convinced myself this does not need to be perfect and I won't be able to add lots of details and it's supposed to look more abstract, it turned out to be quite an enjoyable process, despite having all pastel pieces all over my working area. I just needed that click in my brain to be okay with the messiness and completely different approach. And once that click happened, it was so much fun. All pastels themselves seem to be soft but stiff at the same time. I might be happier with the softer ones, I don't know. This doesn't mean I didn't like using them. This was just so different from my usual approach to drawing. And there will be definitely more all pastel videos here on my channel in the future. As a reference, I was using photo from Unsplash. There will be a link to it in the description. I was referencing it quite closely and I only added few more colors to the meadow to hide all of that green. Also, if you'd like to try this out, there is quite big Faber-Castell sale going on at Jackson's Art Supplies as I am recording this voiceover, and I do hope it is still going on, and if not, or if you'd like to try some other art media, you can get 10% off of your first order at Jackson's through my link in the description. How would I sum up my all pastel adventure? I really liked using them. The whole process felt so intuitive and playful. I was just scribbling down layers and layers of colors, hoping it might turn out good. And it did not feel so serious. I wasn't internally pressuring myself to create something great. In the future, I'd like to draw different scenes and subjects to get to know this medium more. And if I keep liking it, I'd like to get my hands on oil pastels from other brands, but that is far future. Also, if I figure out what other tools and mediums to use with them, I want to try different blending techniques. But what I'll be doing first is trying this on some other paper, less textured or different kind of paper, or maybe toned paper as well. So that is all for today. Hope you had a nice time. Thank you so much for being here. Have an awesome day. See you next time. Bye.